Hey everybody, it's those Utah sisters, and today we are sharing the game Teacher Payday. So the materials you're going to need for this game are a worksheet per student, a timer, an answer key, one per group, and then raffle tickets or small pieces of paper or money or something, whatever works. All right, so go ahead and start by dividing your class into groups of 4. Each student is going to get their own worksheet, and the goal of the game is to, quote, be the teacher when payday arrives. Starting the game, all students begin working on their assignments. They can tackle problems in any order they want, and as soon as a student believes they have the correct answer, they're going to come up to you, the actual teacher, and have their paper checked. This is the only time they're going to come up to you and ask to get their paper checked. Once a student gets their problem checked off as correct, they return to their group and they take on the role of the teacher, meaning they turn their assignment over and they grab the answer key. As a teacher, they are not allowed to work on their own assignment. Their responsibility is just to help their fellow group members, just like a real teacher would. So they're going to walk around the table and check off other students' answers or help other students. If another student finishes a problem, they check in with their table teacher. If the answer is correct, that student then flips over their paper, they take the answer key, and they are now the new table teacher. If an answer is incorrect, the table teacher is going to help them just like a real teacher would, and then they continue working on their worksheet. This game is going to continue with students switching roles between the teacher and the student per table. As this happens, you as the teacher are going to set a random timer for intervals anywhere between 3 to 8 minutes. When the timer goes off, and don't have it be a visual timer, the timer should be hidden. When the timer goes off, the student with the answer key at each table is going to get paid, meaning you will give them a raffle ticket or your paper money, whatever works for your classroom. And then after handing out the tickets, reset the timer for a new random duration and the game continues. The student who has the answer key keeps it until someone else takes it from them throughout the game. At the end of the class, or whenever your time is up for playing this game, you're going to have all the students who earned raffle tickets or money place them into a bin, and you are going to draw one ticket, and that student is going to win the grand prize. So the goal of this game is to be the teacher when the timer goes off and get paid, and then hoping that your ticket is the one drawn at the end of the game. Now, a couple tips and tricks. Encourage your students to communicate and support each other in their learning, just like a teacher truly would. And then make sure you keep the energy high. Celebrate students' efforts throughout the game. Recognize them as the teacher. Recognize them when they get paid. Make payday a big celebration, things like that. If you play this game in your classroom, be sure to tag us at those Utah sisters. Have a great day.